When making a video, composition is really important. Having one little thing off in your video can kind of change the feel pretty drastically. The first guideline of composition we're going to talk about is background. It's pretty easy to position your subjects in relation to each other like you would on a storyboard, but once you actually get to your location to film, it's easy to miss a couple things in the background. For instance, a pole coming out of somebody's head, a trash can positioned next to something that might be beautiful, or a passerby seeing a camera and deciding to make some funny faces and kind of distract from what you're trying to make the focus of the video. All of these things can make whatever you're trying to do a lot less impactful, so it's very important to watch out for them. Once you've cleared your background and made sure that everything's good there, you need to set up your shot. To do this, you use the rule of thirds. This is the idea that there are 2 bars going vertically and 2 bars going horizontally, dividing your shot into 9 different parts. Generally, you want to line your subject up to one of the outer vertical thirds and have them facing the other thirds. This gives the perception that they're looking at something just to the side of the camera or that there's about to be some kind of movement. If your subject is a person, it's also important to line their eyes up to the highest of the horizontal lines as well. While this rule applies most directly to human subjects, it can also be applied to objects, animals, or anything else you want to film. The last rule we'll talk about is the 180-degree rule. It's pretty straightforward. So imagine a straight line running through your scene. Now make sure your camera never crosses that. If it does, it can kind of confuse the viewer. If we have the video lined up, so it's over the shoulder of one character and facing the other, and then we flip the camera around more than 180 degrees, they would both be facing the same way, talking to each other. To help your viewer understand what's going on, it's important to keep that camera from crossing that 180-degree line. By keeping these 3 rules or guidelines in mind when making a video, you're setting yourself up for success. It'll make your video more coherent, look better, and keep your viewers' attention more.